there, starlings. Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jess from Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and start into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome. Thank you so very much for being here for the first time. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for coming back. And to my subscribers, thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and support. It means the world to me. If you haven't clicked on the subscribe button, go ahead and do so now. Put your positive energies into this Capella family and click on the notification bell so that you get notified as to when I put new readings out and to include when I go live. If you would like a personal reading or a coaching session, or if you would like to sign up for a 14-day free trial of one of my Capella memberships, check out the description box below or go to capellawellness.com. The memberships include entries into free drawings monthly. You get daily guidance videos. You get to directly chat with me on my mobile app. You get to meet some amazing people there and join a tighter knit group in that realm, I should say. All right. If you have any questions about anything at all, please don't feel hesitant to contact me. My information is in the description box below. With that being said, let's get into your reading. Hey there, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading. How are you? I hope you are well. Long time no read. For those of you who know what's been going on, I'm finally in a place of stability for the time being, unless that changes. I made it home. I'm back home in South Florida. I'm back in the house where I grew up in. My son and I are with my parents for the time being, as I'm making my transitions and closing out some major cycle in my life. So I'm glad to get back to doing the zodiac signs. For those of you who are my members, you know that I've been doing the daily guidance for you guys and chatting with you guys every now and again. So, Sag, we're still going to keep it short and simple as much as possible. We're going to see what you need to work on at this time and whatever other messages Spirit has for you. And then we're going to get guidance, and then we're going to pull a card for the new moon in Scorpio, okay? And see what that new moon solar eclipse is bringing you. All right, Sagittarius, let's see what you need to work on. Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadian Sirians, please reveal to us for highest good. What does Sagittarius need to work on at this time? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. We got the Ace of Cups. All right, you guys got a very similar message to Leo. Healing, self-love, self-reflection, focusing on you and your health, loving yourself first so that others can love you that same way. This is having the divine love of God flow you and flow out of you, Sagittarius. It's really imperative, I'm hearing from my guides, that you really focus on this at this time, okay? This eclipse season is going to bring about a lot of changes, not just for you, me, the collective. It's the whole planet in general, okay? So you're being emphasized to focus on what ultimately brings you true bliss and happiness, the ultimate fulfillment. This is finding your holy grail. And that starts with doing the things that make you feel alive, that make you feel full of vitality and energy, and you have your heart soaring when you're doing things that make you fall into this state of bliss, okay? It could be, you know, going out in nature or swimming in the ocean or helping others. Maybe you're a healer too, Sagittarius, and you get this complete joy of helping others to find their holy grail, helping others to feel love, to love themselves, or whatever this is. It's a big healing thing I'm getting for some of you that brings you great joy, great fulfillment, okay? I know a lot of you are being called to be healers. So just know that material things and relationships and romance, that's not going to bring you Ace of Cups, guys. Because romance is Eros level of love. That is beneath agape. Agape love is the highest form of love of all. It's the highest frequency. God wants you to experience a higher form of love But in order to receive that, in order to have the love of your life, the love of a lifetime, you need to have this flowing through you first. There's a lot of purification that needs to be completed, a lot of renewal, a lot of rejuvenation, a lot of things have to be flushed out of your system, your 3D system, so that more of the 5D system can penetrate you, is what I'm hearing. That's hilarious. That can fill you. You need to fill your cup up first before someone can before you can give that in your cup to somebody else. Okay, what I want to say is you cannot pour from an empty cup. All right, you need to fill it up first, and this is going to be really key right now, Sagittarius, for you to work on. All right, you want true love in your life. It is not easy to get, not at all. True love has its challenges, it has its ups and downs. It's not all rainbows, puppies, and unicorns, guys. It's not. God is not going to give us this true unconditional love, this amazing connection with somebody, if we don't do our part, if we're not full of that divine love of God first, because you're going to have to love your person or this soulmate of yours, this counterpart of yours unconditionally, no matter what they've done to you, no matter what they've said, no matter whatever. All right? If you can't forgive, if you can't unconditionally love, then don't expect to have true love. That's just not how it works. Okay, the bottom of the deck is the Devil. This is Capricorn energy. You may be dealing with a Capricorn, you have strong Capricorn in your chart, or they do, but don't get hung up on the signs. But you see, with this energy, you got to purify yourself from the 3D world. What was I talking about? You got to flush this out of your system. Obsessions with people, things, money, whatever, your looks, I don't know what it is, addictions, that's got to be flushed out. You got to be pure. This also talks about sex, Sagittarius. Be careful who you're having sex with, okay? Because you will pick up other people's energies with the people they had sex with, okay? In order to have this true love here, God needs you to be pure. And those energies need to be flushed out. Because you got to have full divine purity within you in order to attract that type of love. So some of you, there's a strong energy about be careful with who you are sleeping with. All right? The devil may be tempting you, because some of you may be like, you're going outside of yourself to feel loved. You could just be sleeping with people just because you want somebody there. You feel like that might be love, but some of you might have a very skewed view as to what sex is in your life. You want a sexual union, not just to have sex with somebody, right? That's for somebody here. But you got to love yourself first, like I said, if you want somebody to love and respect you. Again, you got to find what makes you happy. Having sex with people just for the sake of it is not going to make you happy. It's not going to make you feel loved, Sagittarius. Whoever needs to hear this, it's not the case. You're doing yourself a disservice. You're lying to yourself about that. You need to find what makes you happy first. So yeah, this is also some of you maybe trying to fill your cup with material things to make you happy, to make you feel blissful, to make you feel fulfilled. All right, material things won't do that, guys. That is one huge karmic lesson that I had to learn. Okay, material things are not going to get you there. It's self gratification. It's instant gratification. It's not going to make you feel the true bliss and the true happiness that God wants you to experience. And it won't attract the higher love either if you're tied to the devil. If you're tied to this materialistic world, the 3D world, doing what everybody else does and doing things that you know is not healthy. There are unhealthy attachments to things, Sagittarius, that you need to purify yourself from. You got to be in a more divine place and be connecting more to God than to this energy. It's not an easy thing to do, guys, because we're born into this 3D world. You have to learn how to be in the 3D world, but not of it. This is what God is trying to get you to do. And when you get to that, you're going to be full of this. I'm hearing holy water. Oh, this is interesting. I'm hearing the song Seven Devils by Florence and the Machine. That could be very well significant to you. Maybe you tend to hear this song around Halloween time or something like that. There's something significant because, you know, this person's in a costume, devil costume, whatever it is. Halloween time. This is a Halloween deck. I don't know why I'm getting this, but there's something with Florence and the Machine here with that Seven Devils song. Holy water cannot help you now. I did say something about holy water, but here's the thing. Maybe this might be literal for somebody, where you think maybe literal holy water may try to save you from this devil energy. You gotta find God, though. You have to be full of the divine love of God to purify yourself. That could very well be your holy water, is what I'm hearing. Okay? I don't know where the hell that came from, but that didn't come to me out of nowhere. There's a synchronicity with this song or that message for somebody here. And whoever this is for, you keep getting signs and synchronicities. It's not a coincidence. There are no such things as coincidences on this planet because God is too smart for that. Okay? So some of you, you're having materialistic things or toxic relationships or being ruled by sex or money or drugs or something like that. Rule your world. It is not going to bring you the happiness that you think it's going to bring you. It's just not. God is asking you to free yourself of this energy. Because this energy here, when eclipse season starts on October 25th, oh, this guy is really going to try to infiltrate people's spaces, people's energies, to keep them from this. The devil does not want people to experience true love, to experience agape, anything. He doesn't want people to be completely in bliss, in fulfillment, in contentment. He doesn't want them to be purified by the love of God. He wants you to be purified by what he brings. Oh, not purified. He wants you to be full of what he brings. All of that dark stuff that is tied to this energy right here. Okay, be very careful with this. There's a lot of karmic lessons you're learning about with regards to the 3D world. And Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, and Saturn is the Lord of Karma. Okay, Saturn is going direct, and I forgot to check that before I did the readings. Saturn's going direct. Either you're going to get hit with more karma, or you've paid off your karma, you're going to receive your karmic rewards. Some of you are receiving your karmic rewards. Restrictions are over because you faced your fears, you faced your demons, you let go of the attachments, the toxic relationships, jobs, the 3D world, the 3D world, all of those things that were keeping you tied to this energy. The others of you, you've cleared this. You're not afraid to be your true authentic self. You're showing the world the real you, and you're not wearing a mask. This is mask wearing with this energy because you're living as that person that God made you to be. You know, love yourself. You don't have a love for things. You don't have a love for people who don't treat you well. You don't have a love for anything that is outside of you. You have more of a love for yourself first, and then that love flows out of you to other people. You're no longer consumed by the materialistic world because you found your holy grail. You found what really is important in life and what truly fulfills you. And that starts with God first. The agape love, the unconditional love from God first. You've forgiven yourself. You've forgiven others. You've gone through the purification process, the renewal process. You've learned to love yourself first and forgive yourself first without judgment. And now that you've accomplished this, you are now going to receive from God the true love that you have been working so hard to attain. You are now going to experience a new love that is very deep with emotions. It's a very strong, powerful love with somebody. It's the true love that God wants you to experience. It's the agape love with somebody else. It's romance that's involved in this too. However, some of you have realized that the agape love is way more important than the romance. Okay? Which it is. And because of that, God is blessing you with a new beginning in true love. With your counterpart, with your soulmate, with the love of a lifetime. This is it. God is now blessing you with this. And you know who you are for those of you who were ready for this. I'm hearing because of those restrictions, because of the Saturn energy, you've paid off your karmic debt. And part of that reward is not just this love here, a new relationship that you've never experienced before, where there's a lot of strong, powerful emotions between the two of you, but this is the agape love between the two of you. You're also receiving an overflow of abundance. God is going to bless you with a whole bunch of beautiful things. And look at the lotuses there. Those are new beginnings. It's a beautiful new world that you're going to be experiencing. And then not only does it come with this true love here, it comes with an outpouring of abundance. You're going to be so abundant in so many ways. You're not even expecting this. I'm also hearing that somebody is not afraid to wear a mask anymore. They're not holding back their feelings anymore. They're not going to be afraid of being their true authentic selves. And they're going to pour their heart out to you, Sagittarius. There's a huge overflow of emotions coming from somebody. They're ready to pour their heart out to you is what I'm hearing. And for some of you, that's your counterpart. This person has learned their karmic lessons. There's something about sex with this person too, that they thought sex was power, that sex was love. And this was a huge attachment for them. There might have been an attachment to porn, okay, as well. And this person thought that that's what love was. But they've cleared that. It was a huge karmic lesson for them to learn. They know what true unconditional love is, and you most likely showed it to them. So this person is getting, I'm hearing, breaking the chains that bind them to this devil. It's like that Journey song. Separate Ways, I believe. And they're ready for this love. They know this is true unconditional love, and they're going to express how they feel to you very soon. Okay. Let's get guidance for you, Sagittarius. Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadians, Sirians, please reveal to us for highest good. What guidance do we have for Sagittarius? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Thirty-six might be significant for you. Mend a broken heart, healing from heartache. See, Leo got that message, guys. I would highly recommend you watch Leo's reading because it's probably going to resonate with you too. The fire signs are doing a lot of healing this time. 33. That's the Ascended Master number. I look at this as a Jesus number, right? Dress of alchemy. Release your power. Oh, Leo got this card too. See what I mean? 44. You guys are very strongly attached to the angelic realm. Fairy of the green world. The natural world needs you. The natural world needs you because you are meant to be a healer. Some of you, you're also going to be teaching about unconditional love is what I'm getting. That's for some, not for all. Bottom of the deck is Witch at the end of the world. An important end and a new beginning. Leo got this as one of the cards that came out. Okay, so there's something between the Leo energy and the Sagittarius energy here going on. All right, let's look at the book like I always do. 36. You got to heal yourself first before anybody can love you the way you want to be loved. Remember, here she comes to gather up your heart's sore pieces and place a sweet bandage on the place that is most wounded. And this one tender gesture does more to heal you than could 1,000 years of therapy. It's time for small kindnesses to be received, for you to know that the little gifts of friendship and sweetness are the ones that will assist you at the most at this time. Allow yourself to be treated gently, to be attended to with kindness, and to be hugged. Allow yourself to accept that this is a time when you need to take good care of yourself. You are healing and on the mend, but do not undo her medicine by forcing yourself to hurry and get over it. Don't do that. You have been hurt, and this heart feels bruised to me. It may have been what is called a lover's quarrel or unrequited love. It may have been a breakup, and it may be that an adventure in love has turned harsh. But I am here to help you mend, and I will not let your broken heart bleed. I will wash, clear, heal, balance, and place the bandage over the wound to protect it, and send you the healing that means deep, restful sleep and peace return to you. I want you to take it easy on the path of love for now. Soon you will feel your vitality return, but for now, it's time to rest. When you have heartache, it is important to treat yourself well. Take time away from the flurry of shoulds you are so often confronted with. Why not take some time to snuggle on the couch with a favorite old movie and have a sniffle? Have a long, comforting bath, and be sure to make a promise to yourself to let close people who are worthy of your love. It is not about being bitter or guarded, but you are a sensitive and tender, sweet being, and some people are just not. So now is not the time for harshness. Soft blankets, sweet dreams, long baths, and a reduction of the harsh energy around you are best. Then the mend a broken heart fairy can fly in to soothe you. You will feel her presence, and she will lift the pain until all that is left is sweet, gentle wisdom. 33. There are a lot of birds out there that could be significant for you too. It's confirmation if you start seeing birds flying around. And look, there are birds in her little vial right here. That was not a coincidence. I did not see that until God told me to look right at it. You have powerful energy when this beautiful being shows up in your readings. You have strong, powerful, vibrant energy that changes lives. You are some powerful healers here. Okay? And with that comes great responsibility. Some people may be eroding their own energy fields with blame, discontent, and choosing the same destructive patterns over and over again. When this being walks in, she shows that it is possible to change deeply and truly and to become clear, bright, strong, healthy, and very powerful in terms of your energy. She understands the responsibility and has worked consistently and with great discipline and Easter earnestness to be able to create. The eyes in her wings make it possible to hide from the truth of who you are. It is time for you to celebrate who you truly are at this time, to acknowledge you have some energetic debris that needs to be cleared, and when you do this, the gold of who you truly are will shine through, just as these alchemical symbols shine from my dress. It is no longer possible in this new energy to hide who you are. You must take the time to be truly yourself. See what I was talking about, that double energy, not hiding who you are? Can't do that anymore. There is no cloak to hide within, and as you can see, this dress I wear reveals all my magics and all my secrets. The secrets and the wisdoms of the ages are being revealed now more than ever before. When you have cleared your energy field of the guilt, the fear, the jealousy, and the envy, you will be able to shine brightly too. Please take the time to clear from your own sacred energy field jealousy, envy, fear, and guilt. Once you are clear, welcome in bright, strong, powerful, healthy energy. After this has taken place, expect symbols and signs to pour in. Keep your energy strong and bright and follow the signs. When your energy is strong and bright, when you come from a place of love, courage, and wisdom, you will attract the right signs and will not be misled. Do not expect to have no change after her arrival. Relationships and situations based on ego-centered concepts containing toxic energies will fall away naturally, and you will now ask for your worth. This is not hubris. It is self-love in action. There is the self-love again. 44. Okay. This talks about eating more cleanly. See, with the green, there's some envy here. Be careful with envy and jealousy here. You got to clear that out. You got to purify yourself from that. Okay, if that's resonating with you. Take time to grow plants or tend a vegetable patch or an herb garden. Look into contributing some money or time or devotion to a cause for the green world. The natural forests and the wide green spaces of the planet need your healing, kind, and tending hand and heart now. Your influence will have great power. Make a donation to Wildlife Foundation for the Green World. Look into, and it's raining again on me, establishing a grove or visiting a forest, and offer your energetic support and prayers for a world where green spaces thrive and where the wild creatures of the green woods continue to live in their own environment. See and visualize a world where green things grow, and the fairy of the green world will know that nature is safe while there are ones such as you in this world. It is a time for growth, for abundance, for the earth element to find its way true and strong in your beautiful life. Eat organic food, go raw, detox. Find a water source and cleanse it. Be more self-sustaining and step away from the unnatural system and join with the natural energies of the planet and the galaxy. See about getting away from the unnatural system, 3D world. I was talking about that. Be one more with nature, okay? Detox. Change your diet. Eat more healthy foods, more greens, more vegetables, whatever this is for you. Let go of the jealousies of the world or envy. If people are jealous of you, envious of you, cut those cords or just pray for them and just not let them affect your energies, okay? This is also about grounding for me because of the earth energy involved in that card. So, witch at the end of the world, an important end and a new beginning, okay? When the witch at the end of the world makes her appearance in a spread or divination casting, you will know that that something's time has come. There can be no more delaying, for the change has begun. So the best thing for you to do now is prepare for this change. Find solutions to challenges that will come up when the change comes. You will be fine, by the way, and all will be well. But there will be a time of seeming chaos and difficulty. If you are prepared and ready to let go and change and let something end, the little witch's countdown will not affect you, as it will affect others who refuse to acknowledge that changes are coming and become fearful at their inevitable approach. There is nothing to fear but plenty to prepare for. You will be safe and well and very ready to embrace the new world. I hold this hourglass up to you now so you know that the time for an ending is almost upon us. You can see the signs all about you, the strange weather, and it's raining again. And when I said this in the Leo reading, it started to rain again. You can see the signs all about you, the strange weather, the hurricanes, which a hurricane blew through central Florida not too long ago. The cyclones, the earth changes all about us, but so many simply say I'm wicked for showing you this. They blame me for what they call the catastrophes and they ignore the signs. They are with you, and it is time to be ready. We are all about to experience a huge change, and it will be for the better. But while we hold on to the old, the storms will blast us, and the land will shift, and self-healing will look like destruction. Experience an important and significant rearrangement of life on a personal global level, affecting power sources, systems, and relationships, changes in law, legal systems, the economy, and values and beliefs. There may be a need to be able to live more simply and in harmony with nature. There is nothing to be frightened of, only a voyage to weather, and you'll make it through to the other side of the storm. The changes are part of our journey to a fifth dimensional world, of the shift to a more peaceful planet, where shadows and light are loved and accepted. All is well, and the little witch will keep the world safe till we reach the other side of these changes. This is also talking about the eclipse energy, which I talked about in the Leo reading. There's going to be some massive changes on a global scale, okay? You're being called to prepare for this, to get to a place of bliss, balance, harmony, renewal, rejuvenation, self-love, all of these things. Being really in tune with nature, guys. It's going to look like it's the end of the world, but it's not going to be. It's because the world has to renew itself. It has to recalibrate. The world always goes in cycles, okay? Whenever the world is off balance, we are being called, a lot of you are being called to help to recalibrate this planet and to help with healing, not only yourself, but other people, so that we can fix what has been going on in this world, okay? You guys have a very significant role here. But yes, it may seem like the world is ending to you, but please understand that it is not. Endings always bring new beginnings. All is well. It says it in this book 4 times. Please remind yourself of this, even when there's destruction going on in the world. As I said, we had Hurricane Ian come through Central Florida. It hit some of the other states, some of the other islands, okay? There's a lot of other stuff going on in the world. You guys know about this. This is, I'm hearing the coming of ages, but it's, God is doing a big thing for this planet. So we have to be very cognizant of that, but we also have to make sure that we're taking very good care of ourselves during this time, okay? Let's see what this new Moon Solar Eclipse in Scorpio is bringing you, Sagittarius. Oh, I guess that didn't want to come out. It's a lot. Your commitment is being tested the first quarter moon. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. Look at the bigger picture. There's you. Full moon in Sagittarius. It's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. Look at that. Scorpio energy too. Purification. Expect powerful change. The new moon eclipse. Wow. The new moon in Scorpio is an eclipse. It's a solar eclipse, okay? The full moon in Taurus is going to be a total lunar eclipse. Wow. A fiery climax approaches. The full moon in Aries. There's a lot going on with these eclipse seasons, guys. It's a lot. I told you. First quarter moon. There could be some challenges coming your way, Sagittarius, but they're just the universe's way of testing you. The first quarter moon calls for you to face any hurdles with confidence. What do you actually think is possible? If you believe you can do it, then you probably can. If you spend your life affirming that something is too big for you to surmount, it probably is. See how it works? Do you believe your dreams will come true, or have you secretly already given up? Showing some commitment now will help you move towards your desired outcome. What you believe to be true is true for you, so believe in yourself. I am committed to my dreams and move towards them with confidence. The answer to your question is yes, but not yet. You're halfway to your goal. You still need to put in a bit more effort. Sometimes we just need to realize how much we want something. You need to recommit to someone or something. You need to see any dramas as a stepping stone to where you want to be. It can also be a time when you need to stay strong through the storm. Full moon in Gemini is up next. This card is a reminder that it's important to speak your truth, but remember that your words have consequences and impact your listener. Right now, you need to guard against indiscretion. The answers you need may well come soon. The issue you're facing could well be one or a few conversations away from being resolved. If you're inquiring about a love situation, a little flirting may be called for. If you're in the middle of an argument, this card comes to you as a reminder of the very old, very non-Gemini message, least said, soonest mended. It's good to talk, but careful you aren't causing yourself any issues with your words. Your word is your wand. You create magic in your own reality every time you express yourself. Have an important conversation, but stay calm. Don't be superficial. Someone is trying to flirt with you, have you noticed? You need to laugh off the situation and just move on. Talk, and more talk as the emotional full moon moves into the communicative sign of Gemini. It's too easy to say too much, so mind how you go if you pull this card. This card can also indicate an enjoyable social event, since the full moon in Gemini is a great time for socializing. This card also augurs well for any study you're either taking or considering. It's so funny how it's raining on me again. Ace of Cups, overflow of abundance. For those of you who are receiving this overflow of abundance, this is confirmation again about this abundance that's coming to you. This is also in line with the weekly encouragement message that I gave. It was pouring that day, and I talked about lots of abundance. So this is confirming for some of you that there's a lot of abundance that's coming your way, okay? Let's look at the full moon in Sagittarius. There's a lot of things ending and things beginning, Sag, because you got a lot of full moon cards. Okay. Are you thinking too much about the details of your dilemma? Fretting over minutiae can be counterproductive. Or perhaps you're being all talk and no action. This card is a reminder that while it's good to think things through, sometimes you need to step back and take a look at the bigger picture. What do you then see about your current situation? What's the most positive thought you can have about it? Now is the time to count your blessings, even if you don't yet have exactly what you want. This card is also a reminder that we often have to take a few risks and go with uncertainty on this journey called life. Try to keep an open mind about what's for the best. The universe could surprise you. Take time out for a mini break or adventure. The situation may have come around because you've been distracted. Be confident to win the day. Have you shown that you care? If not, now is the time. Find a balance between speaking your mind and saying too much. The full moon in Sagittarius is a time when we are reminded that life is an adventure and there's a big wide world to see beyond our backyard. It's about having fun and being prepared to sail into uncharted territory. It's about big ideas versus the details. No matter when you draw this card, it encourages you to look at the bigger picture. Now we have the full moon in Scorpio. Oops. if you've been feeling paranoid and acting weird, take this card as a very direct message from the cosmos to stop it. Worrying yourself is pointless, Sagittarius. It's time to release any negativity you have around the situation you're asking about. If someone has been unkind to you, perhaps it's time for you to release them. This card heralds an emotionally intense time since both the full moon and Scorpio themselves are both extremely intense. It's time for you to feel all your feelings. There could be some nastiness in the air when you pull this card. If that's the case, take it as a sign to move away from anyone or anything you feel is toxic. For some, however, this card has a totally different meaning. Your sex life can improve now if you make an effort. Use your magic. You have all you need inside you to bring about your desired result. Emote. It's all better out than in, an outpouring of emotions. You see? It's time to move from living fearfully to living joyfully. You're right to have your suspicions. Grudges are toxic. Let something go. The end of an argument. The full moon in Scorpio has a sting in its tail. It can herald a vindictive end to a relationship. It can also be a time when we want to be good, but we're naughty. If you pull this card, no matter when, your dark side and your shadow self may be showing. The full moon in Scorpio is also a time of magic. If you were thinking of making some magic, this is your sign to do it. And that devil card is also talking about your shadow side. So now the last card we have here that came out is the new moon eclipse. Expect powerful change, Sagittarius. If you want affirmation that you can achieve your dreams and get the desired outcome in the situation you're asking about, then this is it. This is a card of beginnings, and there are powerful energies at work. But be prepared. There's the preparation message again. It could be quite a ride, and events now could be even jarring and more uncomfortable. However, any new directions you take will almost always lead somewhere better than where you are at the moment. Whatever is happening now is happening for a reason you'll appreciate later on. A new portal is opening up, and all you have to do is have the courage to forget about the past and move through it. You're being put back on the right path. There is nothing to fear. Now remind the past, life evolves every single day. Yes, yes, and 1,000 times yes. You're being shunted towards your life purpose. Whatever is happening now is happening for your highest good. This is an important turning point in your life. New moon eclipses are among the most exciting astrological events. They herald a complete change of pace. It's as though you're headed in one direction, probably being guided by your ego, and then here comes the divine to turn you instead to face the direction you actually need to go. Regardless of whether or not there's a new moon eclipse happening when you pull this card, it's a powerful affirmation of positive turnarounds, and this is about the new moon solar eclipse and Scorpio, so there are definitely huge, powerful changes that are occurring with this eclipse season, Sagittarius. I do have a fall 2022 eclipse season reading that I am offering. There's a link directly to it in the description box below if you want to know exactly what's happening, what warnings are being given, exactly what's changing, exactly the challenges you are facing and how to handle them, how to overcome them. I would highly recommend that reading if you feel drawn to it. Again, it's in the description box below. There's a link directly to that fall 2022 eclipse season reading. So the bottom of the deck is, it's time to see if you've been a little bit too much me. There is a tug of war going on between what you want and what someone else wants, but you'll have to wait a little while to see what's going to happen next. As you wait, ask yourself if you've been handling the situation as sensitively as you could have done. If you know deep down that you've been a little rash or harsh, gone too fast, or overstepped the mark, then accept that on some level you've created the situation for yourself, which means you can create your way out of it too. When this card comes up, a peak is coming and it could be fiery. Be nice, be kind, smile, and be polite as you navigate to where you want to be. Being assertive is good, just don't ride roughshod over anyone. If you're in a tense situation, meditate your way to peace. Don't be a baby. You need to have more fun. The full moon in Aries is a super fiery time when emotions can run very high. On the upside, there's excitement about what may lie ahead, but tempers are likely to flare with rash comments or decisions. No matter when you pull this card, it signals that the situation has just or is about to come to a peak, perhaps in a rather heated way. There could be a price to pay if you have been too competitive or too blunt. Okay, Sagittarius, there's a lot of guidance for you here, especially with this new moon in Scorpio solar eclipse. Excuse me. All right. I really hope this helped you, Sagittarius. If you'd like a personal reading with me, a live coaching session either by phone or by Zoom, or if you want to sign up for a Capella membership, check out the description box below or hop on over to capellawellness.com. If you're interested in a 14-day free trial of one of my memberships, click on the join now button when you go to my website, okay? There is a link to the memberships as well in the description box, all right? A lot of information is down there. You get a 14-day free trial. As I said, you have nothing to lose with those trials. It's very easy to cancel. Even if you keep the membership, it's easy to upgrade, downgrade, whatever it is that you want to do. I would highly recommend that you look at the different tiers, because there's a lot of different benefits. But a lot of those tiers include you being entered to win a free personal reading from me on a monthly basis, as long as you're a member each month. You get to access my daily guidance videos, my meditation videos. You get to chat with me on the mobile app, and the mobile app is completely free. You are able to join in on my members only live readings. I do 18+ lives, which are super fun. I do new moon lives, I do full moon lives, and I do the personal readings like I used to do in my live streams on YouTube for my members only now, okay? There's a lot of other perks that a lot of other memberships have. I also have other memberships, the Neutron Star tier and higher, where you get to check in on the energies between you and your person, you yourself, your person, and the energies, the connection, how they feel about you. Those are included in the higher tiered memberships. So whatever tickles your fancy, there's probably something there for you that you can benefit from, okay? Again, if you have any questions about my services or my memberships, please contact me with the email address in the description. Or if you go to the website, capellawellness.com, you can fill out the contact form, contact me through there. If you download the app, you can find the chat function in the app and directly talk to me through there, okay? All right, Sagittarius, that concludes your reading. Thank you so very much for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating that thumbs up button. I greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today. Always, I send you so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jasmine, Capella Wellness, starring out.